She's been everywhere in her short lifespan. She's done so much good, and she didn't just make everything about her else also. She's just been such a light, and it's so heartbreaking to lose such a light and somebody who's added so much good to this world. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Adopt a Gals podcast. Thank you for tuning in again. Before we get started, we want to let you guys know that this channel, yes, we talk about adoption, the bad and the good. We are for adoption. We will always be for adoption. It's a good thing. And also, if you're an adoptee, you're looking to tell your story, let us know. Email us at adoptagals@gmail.com or leave a comment and we will reach out to you. And before we get started, okay, today is somebody's birthday. How is
Yay.
birthday, y'all? So if you made it this far in the video, leave a comment saying happy birthday to our girl. It's her birthday. Make her feel special. Happy birthday, babe. We love you and I care about you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is my
Mhm.
birthday, y'all, and I am having a good time in Houston. Give me a shout out. Say hi to me. I would
Yes,
love to hear from you guys. Yeah, thank you, babe. That was very sweet.
of course,
Uh,
hon.
yeah, so today is actually a really amazing topic we're going
Mhm,
to be talking about. It is really sad.
mhm,
We are going to be talking about the death of um, someone who is very inspired, who's always been an inspiration to both Fatmata and
mhm,
I. She has paved the way for adoptees, for people from Sierra Leone, for Black women, and this is we're going to be talking about the passing away, very sudden death of Michaela DePrince.
mhm,
Now, for those of you who don't know Michaela DePrince, she was very, very popular, or she is actually still very famous and popular for um,
mhm,
kind of starting from the bottom as a orphan in Sierra Leone and getting
mhm,
adopted and becoming one of the most known and well-known prestigious ballerinas
mhm,
in the whole world. This woman is very
mhm,
beautiful, very inspiring to so many adoptees, people from Sierra Leone, and Black people in general. And she just showed that even through, starting with adversity, you can always make a way. You
mhm,
can always achieve with hard work, perseverance,
mhm,
um, and she just, whenever I heard about her, she just always seemed so peaceful and
mhm,
always hearing good things, and really just such an inspiration to both Famata and I. So I'm gonna
mhm,
let Famata give a little bit of background story on who Michaela DePrince is
mhm,
and why she was so inspiring to us. And I do want to mention also, um, Michaela DePrince is her adoptive name, but
mhm.
before she was adoptive, her birth given name is Mabinti Bangura. So
Mhm.
just wanted
Yeah.
to put that out there to respect her and honor who
Mhm.
she is, everything that she is.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to be reading off my screen. Both of us are, just so we can get all the details about her in, because we want to honor her in the best way possible, because
Mhm.
she's a fellow adoptee. She's also around our age. She passed away at age 29. So this honestly hit us harder than we thought it would. But she was born in war-torn Sierra Leone, where we're from, during the war, where things were getting heated. She was born in 1995, the same year I was born. Her father was unfortunately killed by the rebels, and then after that, shortly, her mother died from starvation, and so she was given off to her uncle to be taken care of and raised her. But Michaela struggled with vitiligo, and in Sierra Leone, when you're born with a condition, if you, whether it's that or being handicapped, they view you as like something terrible, like you're the devil's child or something like that. So the uncle did not like that, so the uncle gave her up and put her in an orphanage where she struggled with being bullied because she looked different. However, during that, before she got adopted, she saw this magazine of a ballerina and she was so inspired by that. And she's like, I want to be that. And so, ever since she saw that, her passion for ballet is just amazing. And she's more known about with her talents for being a ballerina. more than what she's came from and stuff like that. So she's a very, very talented ballerina. She's been everywhere. She's worked with big brands, big corporations and stuff like that. She is a soloist, and for those of you who don't know what that means in ballerina world, it means you're like, that's the highest level of being a ballerina, meaning you can perform by yourself, and that's how good you are. And she's absolutely incredible and talented,
She's been
beautiful.
on all the biggest stages. She has
Hmm.
worked with so many, like Fatmata was saying, large corporations. She has talked and met with the Obamas. Um,
Hmm.
she has worked with so many, well-known top brands, like
Yeah.
JP Morgan, Chase, Tommy Hilfiger, Madonna. She even was featured on Beyonce's top hit song with
Yeah,
Lemonade. Right?
her
Yeah,
album Lemonade, and she did that visual album. She was in one of those videos.
exactly.
This happened. This All of this happened after she got adopted, with
Mhm.
her adopted family.
So
Um,
yeah, shout out to her adoptive family. They did put so much. They had so much love and support for Michaela. Um,
mhm,
the mom really helped to nurture Michaela's talent. So we really do have to give her credit because I know
yeah,
a lot of times we talk about how um, you know
mhm,
adoptive parents maybe aren't that
mhm,
we show the kind of the dark side of adoption, but in this case, this was from at least from what meets the eye, a very, very supportive family that wanted the best for Michaela's.
mhm.
And I do want to add, Famata, sorry, before you moved on, that
No, go ahead.
adoptive family, they actually had adopted three other I think it was boys, and
Mhm,
all three of the boys passed away, I believe from like HIV or some
mhm,
kind of medical issue.
mhm,
And so it was really, really sad that this family lost like three boys that they really did love. And so
mhm,
they decided to adopt Michaela. And I believe they also adopted Michaela's sister as well from the orphanage.
mhm.
So just wanted
Yeah.
to put there.
Yeah, and I think the family has a total of 11 children that were adopted. So her family, her parents were known for, being like loving, wanting to adopt children and stuff like that. So she was in a household of other 11 adopted children from what we read. So Michaela trained at a prestigious, Jesus, prestigious schools, including the Rock School for Dance Education and the American Ballet Theater. She made her professional debut with the Jarborg Ballet in South Africa and has performed with the Dance Theater of Harlem and the Dutch National Junior Company. Like I said before, she is currently ranked as a soloist. Michaela is passionate about helping disadvantaged youth and is an ambassador for War Children Holland. She organized Dare to Dream Gala to support children affected by conflict. So, because she experienced what it was like being part of a war and the outcomes of that, she basically is helping children, other children that went through what she went through. So she always, outside of ballet, she had such a passion for helping other people, helping
Yeah.
children that went through what she went through. So it seems like she was just a truly peaceful, like I think how I said it, like peaceful, kind-hearted person. And we love seeing other adoptees like her who've experienced hardship but are able to get out of that and turn it into something so beautiful like she did. So she is honestly such an inspiration. She
Yeah.
even delivered a TED talk. So, and also spoke alongside like Barack Obama at the Ford leadership event. So she's been everywhere in her short lifespan. She's done so much good, and she didn't just make everything about her else. Also, she's just been such a light, and it's so heartbreaking to lose such a light and somebody who's added so much good to this world.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm,
And I do want to mention also she did, also co-author two different books. One
mhm,
of them being Taking Flight, which was very, a very popular book. I remember that. So it was
mhm,
co-authored with her adoptive mother. And then
mhm,
she also did Ballerina Dreams as well. Fatmata did get to take a look at the book. And
Mhm.
really, it's a beautiful book, and she just shares her inspiring like journey through these two different books. And I
Mhm.
think if you have children, definitely get the Ballerina Dreams book.
Mhm.
And do some more research about her, because really she's done a lot. She has been
Amazing.
everywhere
Yeah,
and anywhere.
yeah.
She's really a trailblazer. That's what she is.
Yeah, really, truly. And I can't, like I was telling Howard earlier, we were recording another video, the same video, but we were having issues. But I was telling her how when I have a daughter, I'm definitely buying the Ballerina Dreams. It's like this cute little book. It's like pink and it's the ballerina, and it's such an inspiration to let Black girls know who want to be in that, in a profession that is not, there's not a lot of Black women in that, that you
Yeah,
can do that. So it's such an inspiration. I'm definitely gonna buy that. And
yeah,
yeah, she's truly amazing. And she was even recognized by the Times as one of the inspiring women in the world in 2013, and named in Forbes 30 under 30 in art and culture. So she's
yeah.
just, yeah, and she's doing all of this because she lost both of her adoptive parents also passed away. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Her
sad.
dad passed away first, right?
Mhm,
Like her dad
mhm.
passed away in 2020, I
Yeah.
believe. And this was like really hard because it was around like COVID time. And
Mhm,
so, first of all, having COVID, then a family that member that you love, your parent, passes
mhm,
away. So she was having a lot of grievances
mhm,
that was happening. And so she took time out to
mhm.
grieve for the loss of her father and to deal with
Yeah.
her mental health through therapy as well. So she was very, I'm sure she was going through a very hard time. And so she needed to take
Mhm.
time out for herself to really focus on, up here.
Yeah. Yeah, and then recently, I think you said it was a day apart, her adopted mother passed away. And
Yeah,
then
her
the
adopted
next
mother
day,
passed
she also passed away. And she's had such an amazing but also sad life. And I
away.
really do hope that, during this loss, people don't necessarily remember her sad life, but
Mhm,
also to remember her amazing, the light that she is, and all the things that she's accomplished, because that's what we see more than anything. Yes, it's good to recognize her pain, but also it's good to recognize the good things that she's done as well, because she's such an inspiration, such a just incredible person. Because and she should be, you should see like people talking about her, because I was looking at People's Magazine, people talked about her. I was
everywhere. Yeah.
everywhere, people are talking about her. She's everywhere.
She was that girl, let's just say
She's
she
that
was that
girl.
girl.
She was that
And
girl.
at the end of the day, like no one knows exactly what happened to her. And we're not going to have a
Mhm.
lot of speculations or anything like
No,
that.
no.
But we just know that even with all the brightness and the good things that were happening in her life, I'm sure she
Mhm,
endured a lot. Uh,
mhm,
just
mhm,
being going through what we went through as
mhm,
adoptees, like it's not
mhm,
easy. Like from the outside, it seems like it's perfect.
mhm,
But internally, a lot of adoptees battle with so many different like demons and different
mhm,
spirits that
mhm,
really can hold one down. And I'm not sure if she ever experienced that, but I can
mhm,
imagine, especially the fact that she was bullied so much for having that
mhm,
skin condition when she was younger. Like,
mhm,
yes, she grew up, she did all these amazing things, but I'm sure that probably got to
mhm,
her head a lot too.
mhm,
But I guess I'm just saying that to say that, like, as
mhm.
bright as one can be, it's also okay to remember the human aspect of her, because in a way,
Yes.
she was like a superhuman, right? But then,
Mhm,
the times in 2020 when she was going through so much and went through mental therapy, like, I also
mhm.
want to recognize her, the human aspect of her, how much she's gone through,
Exactly.
and the fact that she was able to persevere and just be so strong. Um,
Mhm,
she really made a way for herself.
mhm.
And it seemed like her mom also had some health issues, which was really, really sad. So there was a lot going on with her family. And so it's
Mhm,
true inspiration to know that, like, you can go through so much, but you can also make the good out of it.
mhm. Yeah, that is so true. That is so
Mhm.
true. And also we wanna make this, video to inspire other adoptees as well. Like, yes, like we talked about, Michaela had went through all of this stuff. We wanna let you know, yes, you can go through all of that stuff. but
Mm.
also don't forget to live. Don't forget to chase your dreams. Don't forget to chase the things that you want to do for yourself. Go after it, do it, and nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. The things that you've been through can't stop you. Learn how
Exactly.
to heal during the same time as well.
Yeah. And also, it's like going on what Fatmata is saying, it's like, yeah, some of you adoptees are having really hard relationships with your family and whatnot, but like,
Hmm.
not everything stops at family. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
um,
Mm-mm.
there's so much more that can be accomplished and done. You've been given this opportunity at the end of the day. Like, as much as I'm like, oh, I wish I was with my birth family and all that, I've been given this opportunity. So,
Hmm.
yes, I had to live with my parents until I was 18, but after that, I get to create
Hmm.
my own life, you know? And so
Hmm.
that's what Michaela did. She created a life for herself outside
She
of
did.
just her beginning. So hopefully
Yeah.
this video was very inspiring for you guys. Please
Yeah.
let us know what you know, if you've heard of Michaela DePrince and if she's been any inspiration, and if you have any, following thoughts or last thoughts or memories of any stories you heard about her. We'd love to hear about that in the comments.
Hmm. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you at our next video. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.